Peace to the fam. Peace to the fam. Whoo! Look at them snow bunny cheeks right there. Whoo! Man. Damn. Man, no wonder Shannon got sprung. God damn. Anyways, I'm just joking. We're going to talk a little bit about Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay Shay, Unc. But first, gonna let some people come in. You know what I mean? But let's get into it. Let's go.
Marijuana by name, ganja flowing through my vein, going to my brain. It's like this, it's like this.
When you sleepy, I wonder why. It must be the high grade in your eyes. You look like you're about to fight. You is high grade. I don't care what I say. We're gonna burn it anyway. Black blood alone smoke a whole day.
So me say ganja me smoke every day. 15, 16 spliff a day. Good purple skunk from me as say. Move out of my way, me make me weed entry. But long weed a bun more than a century. Go and farm a man, just go and farm me. And one ganja man, just go and plant it. Cause every time you do that, you do it for me.
When you look sleepy, I wonder why. It must be the high grade in your eye. When you look like you're about to fight. You is high
just got some smoking and it is what His Majesty decline. Take off your wings, youth man, and fly like a bird high in the sky, and let them know that you are conquering lion, coming from the tribe of Judah. Some back boys that don't have no roots and culture, leave them alone, them a go burn in a fire. Fire. I don't forget my pussy that's young. I see it to guide I tonight. I don't forget my pussy that's young. I see it to guide I tonight.
If it wasn't for my foolish pride, baby, you'd be right by my side. And still I just can't deny that this should have been love. Alright, but I never promised you no roses. Valentine's chocolates and I don't think of cozy. Me don't hear about the talks, I have the little things I don't. I know I recognize it, but I never meant to break your heart. Me heart broken at the process. I wish I never was so smart. The time has come to pass. Every moment I remember now I share right. Baby, I've been hurting inside ever since you walked out my life. And still I just can't hide that this should have been love. Alright, if it wasn't for my foolish pride, baby, you'd be right by my side. And still I just can't deny that it should have been, could have been love. Alright, could it have been the car when me drive? Or could it have been the herb in no light? I dream me day a studio late at night, make you feel me I keep another life. Still should never stay, because I stay with it. I stay of emergency, because I stay with it. I stay, why? My father represent me dream. Sirens from the street, taxis, police and solar on the CIA. Sirens from the street, taxis, we king pot. TNT get hot. Sophisticated weapons get away from them black. Beat them lick a shot. Giant and lick it back. Trade union workers, government, them attack. That cause a state of emergency. Because a state, because a state of emergency. Because it's making a state, my love, in a Simon Finals,
television and religion are the tools of Babylon implement. Corrupting Jaja children, they are the reason we want Babylon from season to season. They want to come for them and come make we chant him down. We great power and sound. Jaja children, they are the reason we want Babylon from season to season. They want to come for them and come make we chant him down. Great power and sound.
I'm keeping it real.
So we are live,
We live and let's live.
So we are live,
I'm keeping it real.
So we are live,
We living it big. As a man, you must be able to find work and put food on the table. There's no time to sit around to play the fool or be a clown. In the game there's no player haters, real hustlers and gold diggers. Now I've no time to watch the face. Them kind of people don't have no place. I'm keeping it real. We live and let's live. I'm keeping it real. We living it. As we say, life's what you make it. You have a plan, you got to reach it. You work hard, you must get paid to live good for another day. No bother with the tension, no bother with the stress. Take the ease off, we are dealing with progress. Peace and love and happiness. I said the ease off, we don't need no commotion, cause everything is darkness. I said the ease off, no bother try to pressure me, and that is where I rest. Cause I remember when me had a yammy, me used to run dance club and party. And outside of the club and teach them hostility. Them can't bring that on we. Rubber where we play a pan and us still down. The DJ round the mic and him a keep the place strong. Now bother come here so like you are raging star. You can't bring that on we. We set the ease up, no bother with the tension. I I say no bother with the stress. I said to ease up, we are dealing with progress. I said love and happiness. I said to ease up, we no need no commotion. Cause everything's got flex. I said to ease up, nobody try to question me. That is where I'm next. I know the time is getting late. Like balance in the way. I try to get my children fed. Meanwhile, my shoes are begging for it. Yes, I know that times are hard.
What's the deal? What's the deal? All right, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a private conversation about a very public matter. But come in. You see the image, and this is what everybody's been talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I had to notice the like, share, subscribe button. I had to make sure I moved it over so you seen what got Shannon's juices going out here, man. I mean, and you know, all jokes aside, like you see these Instagram models. Let's just keep it a stack. A lot of it is how you pose. A lot of it, I mean, there are millions at this point Instagram models, and they, you know, it's how you pose, it's the lighting, it's the filters and stuff. Come on. So obviously he met this girl at the gym. This is his type, but this, I know we got Papa on the cover, but this is about a lot of stuff regarding this. Well, first of all, shout out to everybody and anybody who's come in. You know what I mean? You see what it says. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe button. Kofi, what's the deal? And everybody else who comes in and people who are watching in the clouds. I got to get more frequent with this. Actually, it's going to take a lot of hard work for me to get a bit more frequent. I will be having a name change pretty soon. All right. And hold on. Yeah, I'll be having a name change pretty soon. But listen, man. There's a lot going on. But I wanted to talk about Papa and what's been going on with this Shannon shit. And this is just Umar and his recent support for Shay. This is kind of raising eyebrows given the history of Umar going in, or I should say Jermaine. I ain't calling him doctor no more. Forget about it. Jermaine has a history of attacking Shannon Sharpe. A history. All right, just labeling him a mega coon, and Sambo attacking his personal life because he likes the snow bunnies, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Umar got this shift of tone. And listen, it's obvious, and you'll see what I'm saying when I get to his interview. It's a bit of a cynical ploy to distract us from the shit show that's going on in Delaware. And, you know, it's the ongoing controversy behind that bomb shelter of a school project. And, you know, the rhetoric that he has when you listen to it and you listen to others, and we're going to go through the timeline of Shay and what got him into this mess. But, you know, a couple of people, the conspiracy theories, it just, to me, I'm just done with it, man. The conspiracies, we really got to break out of that. And in my opinion, this all starts from the church. All these conspiracies and all this spookism, all of it starts in the church, ladies and gentlemen. But Sharpe's recent controversies. I mean, and I was a person who loved Sharpe's. I was a person who was backing Shannon Sharpe. I mean, Shannon, old, slothful country bunking, slow talking, had the lisp and everything. And this is a brother that worked really hard to get into broadcasting. All right. He always had a personality. He was always in one thing about with the criticisms, people are saying that, he might be playing for both teams. I got to see proof come out of that, because if you know Shannon Sharpe from his playing days, all right, this guy is one of the all-time greatest tight ends. He's also, if there was a stat, Shannon Sharpe is also one of the top shit talkers ever. All right. And if there's a shit talk, I mean, he got personal. He would have made a few enemies, and stuff like that would have, it would have come to the surface. And you would have heard whispers. I've never heard whispers of Shannon being zesty or anything. Now, he dresses like a weirdo, and the outfits that he wears for his size. I mean, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we saw that green outfit he had when he came out to promote his wine. Like, dude, come on now. I mean, we know that that you're Adonis and all of that, but come on, dude. The outfits you wear just look weird. And when he said he got bad hips, I believe him. He played in a very contact sport with a position that takes a lot of hits. So I believe it, that he has bad hips and everything. I don't believe that dude is, but if something can come out. But if it did come out, it would have come out in something like this, where this girl that you see with the big behind, it would have been a dude, or it would have been a dude dressed like a woman. All right. But, and speaking of that, by the way, just to get off track, I mean, I didn't, a lot of these, you notice a lot of these transitions that you see, whether it's Dwayne Wade's kid, a lot of these people, a lot of these people are from Hollywood. There was just a story that came out that Tukey Smith and Robert De Niro's son just transitioned into a woman. This is a story. The story came out yesterday. Because you saw De Niro walking around with just his son, and his son was dressed like a girl. His son transitioned into a woman. And you see, I saw other people too, like J-Lo. J-Lo's daughter. And they really push them out, like really promote them more than they promote their other kids. All right, almost as like it gives them more notoriety. But I don't see that many times in the regular world. You don't. And so just turning back to this whole Shannon Sharpe thing, if Shannon Sharpe were playing for the other team like that, this scandal wouldn't involve another dude. And there's another woman coming out. So you gotta listen. He dresses like a weirdo, but it has to fully come out for me. For me, anyways. But yeah, your boy Umar, he's going to be pushing a lot of this conspiratoid shit. But I'm a fan of Shannon. I loved his trajectory when he left Skip Bayless, and Skip Bayless thought he was better than Sharpe, thought he can do better without him. He got two people who don't have anywhere near the type of personality that Shannon Sharpe is. He got Paul Pierce, who's all right, and Keyshawn Johnson, who is nowhere near the talent that Shannon Sharpe is, right? So he got them, and Skip Bayless's show went in the toilet with Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay Shay, his gig on ESPN, all ruined because he decided to do something dumb. But we're going to do this, though. And shout out to everybody else who's coming into the building. Just put some ones up if you hear me okay. And usually I don't share pages when I'm reading stuff because, you never know. I'll never share Twitter, by the way. I mean, Twitter, I'm going to be going to Twitter and going over some stuff there, but I am not sharing anything from Twitter. Is a sewer. I mean, you don't know what's coming up from Twitter, but this page right here, which seems to be good with this type of stuff. If you want to know the timeline of certain events, this is from the Times of India. And thank you everybody for coming through. Let me share the screen and hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Okay. Let me see. Present. Slides and PDF. Is it? No, it's not a slide. Hold on a second. What am I doing here? I'm trying to share screen. Here we go. I forgot how it's been so long. God damn, I've got to use this shit. Anyways, let's get into it. Inside Mr. Sharpe, the lawsuit, the full timeline of the SA case, lawyers, leaked videos, what comes next, brother? And there goes Mr. Shay there with the big grin. Listen, and he's still doing the show too with the Ocho Cinco, right? Hold on a second. Let me change this up because this is looking kind of weird, right? Hold on. Let me change the backdrop of this a little bit. All right. Where is it? Come on now. What am I trying? When I hit, I'm trying to change the background. There we go. God damn it. All right, this is fucking up on me. Hold up. This is fucking up on me. Shit, general. Oh yeah, that's right. This is what I want. All right, let's go. Come on now. Damn it, man. That's not what I wanted. Shit. Hold on. Just put some ones up if you hear me, folks. Okay. Hold on a second, folks. I want to... No, it's the camera that I want. Go down. Shit. General. Let's see. Will this take care of it? Move over, goddammit. Fuck. Anyway, you're going to have to deal with that in the background. I haven't done this in so long. But you know what? I'm just going to get out of that page and I'm just going to read it as is, all right? So let me get out of the sharing. Stop screen. All right, we're just going to do it like that. So let's just read. So how did we get here with Shay, right? Obviously this started with the Instagram Live where, there was a civil lawsuit, essay allegations, leaked video, public back and forth. So here's what happened. First of all, Jane Doe, which is known as Gabby. I'm going to try this again. Fuck it. I got to try this again. Because I got to give you the visual of this, all right? Got to give you the visual. Hold on a second, y'all. Shit. The camera. Not the camera. The layouts. Virtual background. Shit. Damn it. All right, man. Fuck it. Anyways, he's being sued for money. Jane Doe The girl right there with the curvy behind, Gabby Zuginga, the 20-year-old OnlyFans girl, suing Shannon Sharpe, age 54. And guys, if the age, it really don't matter, man. It really don't matter. But let me, I gotta do this again. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this. I forgot how to use this, y'all. Pardon me about this. I forgot how to use this. Yeah, I forgot how to use this. So you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and share the screen. Y'all gonna see it for yourself. Fuck it. Present, share screen. Let's go. Let's see this. All right. Y'all see it? Okay. This is it. So this is the girl right here. You see her. Let's see if I make this bigger. Nope. Damn, it's been a while since I did this, bro. A while. Damn. Damn, man, it's been a while since I did this. All right, so anyways, but this is her, the Snow Bunny, 54 years old. Shannon Sharpe, 50 million after he offered her $10 million not to say nothing. Remember that. Everybody's saying that he didn't do it. You didn't do it. You're not offering no 10 million to no hoe. All right. So let's go down. Back in 2025, well, that's now. All right. She filed a civil suit in Nevada against Shannon Sharpe, accusing him of SA, battery, emotional distress, non-consensual recording, distribution of intimate videos, seeking over 50 million damages, citing significant trauma, psychological harm, et cetera, and they were in a relationship since 22 to 24, when she was 20 and he was 54, whatever. And here's Shay Shay. I'm sure you heard this. Let's listen.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men.
We got to stop there, bro. So you can't do that, bro. You cannot do that when not only are you chasing white women, but you defended how you chase white women. All right. And it's clear that this was someone who wasn't a relationship. It was just someone who you needed to release stress off of. You got to stop that, bro. I can't with that. Targeting black men. We already know where this was going. Tony Busby, yeah, okay, maybe he is targeting black men, but all of them, for the most part, were doing fuck shit. Deshaun Watson, it's turned out this dude did some weird shit. Jay, hey, that story sounded fishy from the beginning, but who knows? I mean, the rumor is that this stuff might have been done behind the scenes. I don't know. But the bottom line is he came out kind of clean. But stop saying that he's just targeting black men. That's not, you can't use the black card now, homie. You can't do it.
I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could.
Okay, how's a sex tape going to make you feel guilty? You release a sex tape yourself. All right? A bad one, I may add. All right? And why? Because what? People think that you might be playing for the other team? Like you had to go to those lengths to do that? But what we heard, that wasn't a sex tape. That was a threatened tape. Well, you said some shit that, the optics just look kind of fucked up here. This is like a King Kong allegory. Like this, you got the smallest white woman, right? And you got the big hulking black man. Don't look good, man. Don't look good.
possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media.
Now, didn't I just say that he may be accused of didn't she accuse him of tape recording shit? Yeah, it's kind of strange.
The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know.
Now, the real talk, bro, is that you tried to give her $10 million. All right. And we're going to speak about Papa's take on that as well, which is equally as stupid. But let's keep
exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
And what you do, you just quit ESPN and went on the low. So come on. So Sharpe, he's denying everything. Woman's being represented by Tony Busby. We know who Tony Busby is. Tony Busby won that class action suit against Deshaun Watson, whose career is in shambles now. I mean, he got the bag, but his career is shit right now. Basically, he went after Diddy Combs. He also tried to go after Jay-Z, as we know. Sharpe has hired Lanny Davis, crisis lawyer, right, with ties to DC, and they're not defending it for what they say. They're going to countersue for defamation. Again, it's going to be hard when you got tape recordings, and it's going to be a bit of a dogfight. But as I just said, leaked videos, Instagrams, texts. All right. It's like one of the wildest parts of this whole case, the video evidence. Now, not video evidence. If video evidence comes out about the sex, I mean, he'll really be cooked. But said there's a 10-minute clip of incredibly damning, though about 30 seconds has been referenced publicly, including this dude looking to choke this woman. Right. And I can't see what Shannon can do now, man. I don't know I can't see what he can do right now. He can't go back to ESPN. Him talking about having to leave. No, they're not. How this man, when he commentated on sports, understand he critiqued athletes. So when an athlete gets into any fuck shit, which will happen during the season or during the year, how does Shannon criticize him now? His career at ESPN is over. It's done. It's done. So, texts have been released. On top of that, audio recording. A man believed to be Sharpe. Guys, it's Sharpe. All right. He just admitted it's him. Consensual argument. If you can say that word one more time, this is going to live in infamy. If you say that word one more time, I'm a effing choke the S out of you when I see you. Like I said, the optics are brutal. They're awful. And we've heard it already. I mean,
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just going to get mad at, and you're just going to hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not going to hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Come on, who else talks like that?
You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, no, have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
It wasn't that he said this. It's what comes next that's really bad.
Okay. Well,
come on. Come
I
on,
don't.
boys.
You know what?
That's him, guys. What do you mean? Who thinks he is?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
The only thing with, and again, the age. Look, she's of legal age, right? Some of us aren't going to go that young, but she's obviously what? Look, now let me just go down because I saw this when I went to this site. I saw this. Let's go down. Hope is there you go. You see Bella Cheat? This is Bella Cheat with his little girl right here, right? Bella Cheat's 73 years old. Was 77 or something like that. His girlfriend's 24. Her ex-boyfriend, by the way, is about Bill Belichick's age. So there are women who do like older men. Now, Belichick obviously is a very rich man. All right. And listen, when you look at their relationship, all right, I mean, he just got a job at the University of Carolina, and you got this girl walking around the field with him like she's one of the coaches. So, yeah, Bill, and Bill has done this before. Let's just say, just on Bill Belichick, like people are saying that, oh, look at what he's doing. This is not new for Bill. This man has actually ruined marriages. Literally, he had affairs with ex-secretaries who worked for the Giants and ruined their marriage and stuff, and dropped his wife and got this the woman's last girlfriend. She was, I guess, like a young waitress. He took her up. She was like almost like a soccer. Yeah, so this ain't new for Bill. But it's clear that this relationship, you look at the age, but she's also, they have some sort of a partnership going. They got a bit of a partnership. Go look at that video where he was in doing an interview, and she's interrupting and taking and putting her foot down. So it's a little different here. Shannon may be accused of violating this young woman. Yeah, she's an instant thought, but she doesn't deserve to be violated. So, the timeline, like I said, 2023, Sharpton and this woman, they allegedly began their relationship. She was 20. The abuse started as soon as the relationship started. Damn. The Instagram live happens in September 24. Early 2025, they talk about reportedly, reporting settlement talks start in early. Wait a minute, dude. 2023, you're already going to settle for this woman for $10 million. You haven't even been with her for 2 years. Damn, bro. And this man has been in the spotlight forever. He's been a star forever. It's not just he's been in the spotlight. This man has been a star on the football field all his career, all 15 or so years of his career, and he's fallen for this? Like, God damn, you haven't learned anything over the past 30 years? So in April, the lawsuit is filed in Nevada. Sharpe fires back, denies all the allegations, said it's a shakedown, blah, blah, blah. They're going after black men. It's ongoing. There's no criminal charges filed, thankfully for him. But a civil lawsuit is progressing, and media outlets, fans, legal analysts are watching everything that's happening. Blah, blah, blah. Let me just say what's up to people in the chat room here. Actually, I'm going to go to my phone. Give me a sec while I just test. Oh, how are my Knicks doing? Come on, y'all better be winning, bitch. Excellent. All right. Knicks are up. Knicks are up pretty good. You just got to keep their foot in the gas, and they're good. So, All right, hold on a second, y'all. And by the way, you got any commentary? If you like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me just see here. All right, yeah, I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Hold on. All right, so what's up, Pio Bunyan? The girl in the thumb, that is the Insta thought that Shannon got sprung for. And I did y'all a solid because, listen, I made sure the like, share, and subscribe doesn't block out that onion there. You know what I'm saying? You want to know why Shannon got sprung? Just now you know. Now you know. Yeah, man. Umar making comments on this saga is comical. And this is like right after Umar gets out of his own scandal. What are you doing, my nigga? TMA Jack, what's up? Last call, what's up? Malik Muhammad, what's going on? Yeah, Jermaine, he's addicted to hearing himself talk. Yes, he is, brother. Yes, he is. Funk Soldier, what's the deal? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get into Papa in just a second. I'm gonna get into that nigga in just a second, like this dude. But we're also gonna get into the comments, man. I mean, I'm of the impression that we just love getting entertained, man. We love getting entertained. It doesn't matter. Umar, when you see the comments, you're going to see going after the school scam at this point. It doesn't even matter anymore, bro. Like, why even bother? Why even bother? Because people at the end of the day, they don't care about what you do. These reverends have given a template of how to get over on black people, and we still fall for the same old, man. So what's the point? Where am I going here? Want to go down. Yeah. Now, let me just say this about Umar Johnson. Just kind of set the tone as to why he's going after Shannon. All right. He attacks. Well, actually, let's do this. We're going to get right into this. This is the interview by one of these platforms, and platform is called The Art of Dialogue. Now, let me just say this. I don't care how many subs you got. I don't care how many clicks you get. All right? None of that makes your platform legitimate. I've said it before. It's not about Umar. It's not about Tariq. It's not about Rizza. It's not about them. It's about the platforms that allow these dudes on. It isn't about Umar anymore. I don't care. He's a scam artist that's collecting money for a fake school. That it doesn't even that it's not about him anymore. Tariq, he's a charlatan. All right, a fake revolutionary that put together a whole cult called the FBA cult. All right. And by the way, let me ask you this. Go look at my community post, the last community post I did. All right. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me show you what I posted. All right. Let's show you what I posted, because I want the FBA, the fuck riders, right? From the FBA cult. Riddle me this. Let me just go to this real quick. Here we go. Here I go. Go to my channel real quick. All right. Look here. Hold on. Let me just show you what I posted, all right? And I got a question for the FBA crew. All right? Just got a question. It's a simple question. By the way, you see this right here? This mansion right here, little history, is called Annie Parker in Jamaica, one of the more ruthless slave owners. Annie Palmer. This is her mansion. This is a tourist spot in Jamaica. one of the most ruthless slave owning bitches that ever lived. Annie Palmer's mansion. Right, I'll be changing it up too. I just saw that picture, but yeah, that's just a part of history. But look here. You see, this is a question that I asked you, you FBA clowns. All right. So General Michael Langley, all right, called out Burkina's Faso president, Captain Ibrahim Traore. My question is, this is a full red-blooded American who literally wants to delete this guy. They're trying to set up a way to delete him. Why are y'all attacking him? Why are you attacking the general? I thought this is what you wanted. It's a full red-blooded American going after a stinking African despot as you would see him. What's wrong? Why are you so upset? Well, it just shows these FBA people, these people are, I mean, I don't feel sorry for them, but come on, man, you guys are dense. Really. These guys are pathetic. But anyways, let's talk about your boy Papa. So Dr. Umar goes on this platform called The Art of Dialogue. And it's about 45 minutes. I wanted to, people were talking about it. I thought about listening. But let me go ahead and play for you. Let me play for you why I couldn't even fuck with it. Hold on and I want you to hear it loud and clear. Okay, let me, I got to blow this thing up, but we're going to start right from the beginning, folks. All right? Right from the beginning. But I'll say it again. It's not about the subs. The Art of Dialogue has close to 1 million subs. Got about 2,000 videos. And I'm not hating on the brother or nothing. I'm sure he worked hard to have the platform, but the people he has on here, I mean, let's face it, I just can't with it, bro. I can't. Where are we? Here we go. Umar, okay, on Shannon. Let's go. Hold on. Now, listen to how this starts, and we'll just listen to how it starts. Let's go.
How you feel about Shannon Sharpe, him getting sued for $50 million by a white girl, a 19-year-old white girl?
Hold on, because I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged. So let's speed it up.
It's interesting, Art, because last week I was at FDMG Academy doing some walkthroughs with some potential floor contractors because we still have to get the floors covered up. The concrete where we remove the rugs, that has to be covered up with tile. And so I'm in Wilmington, Delaware, outside of the school. And all of a sudden, my phone started going off. It started going off. I don't know if this was Monday or Tuesday because Tony Busby, the attorney,
See, I had to stop right there, bro. I had to stop. He's at the school with contractors, like a fake update on a fake school, bro. And you mean to tell me you invite this guy on and you don't even know what's going on down there? And some of you may say, well, why are you still talking about the school? Because, nigga, he said he blamed black people for the school not opening. It's because we gave him millions of fucking dollars. That's why. It's because he said white people have done a better job. And he said 3-4 years in a fucking row that white folks helped him build up the school. And we're going to open the school within the next month. He said that 3 years in a fucking row. That's why it's so important. He asked black people. I bet he didn't ask them white folks for no free time or no free labor, nigga. But he asked you. And black people actually did that for him. free labor for shit like an HVAC that's about $10,000 for labor alone, and that's on the low. That's why that's so important. But you bring them on, it gives you clicks, it gives you views, you know, and we'll get into some of the commentary in here too. But I heard that, and what are we? We're in like, yeah, we're not even a minute into the video, and I said I can't fuck with this. Nobody has pressed him on this yet. What can he say now? But yeah, man, I had to stop it right there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not listening to this stupid shit. So I knew that I had to get a couple of cuts, but let me go to Twitter and you know, like I said, I don't listen, Twitter's a fucking sewer, bro. You go down there, especially with something like this, and it has nothing to do with the cookies, nothing to do with I mean, Twitter, like it's a sewer, bro. Totally unfiltered. So let me find something here. Gonna get to some parts of this interview, some things that your boy Umar Johnson has said. All right. But yeah, I heard that, man. I just said, yeah, fuck this interview, whatever. But where are we at here? Yeah. Okay. So let me do this because I'm sure you won't be able to hear it. So I'm going to play it in Twitter through my phone. Give me a sec. Is this the art of dialogue? Scuba Ryan. All right. Hold on a second. Scuba Ryan. I'm looking at the Twitter handle as I have the link, and I'm not gonna go on Twitter because again, I just yeah, not gonna do it. Let's see. Okay, so apparently this dude posts. Okay, here it is. Dr. Umar claimed that Shannon Sharpe's allegations are deeper than we think. So let's listen to this pseudified fucking conspirator bullshit that obviously some Negroes are gonna get all caught up with. But let's get into it. Let's go. Let's listen to what Papa got to say.
He asked for 50 grand.
Now, hold on. Listen to this stupid shit. Now, he's talking about Shannon Sharpe and that this woman asked for 50 grand. Okay? But it just shows you that people don't even listen or don't even understand that they're getting calm. But listen to this.
You are not going to convince me that a 19-year-old OnlyFans model, I don't care if she's black, white, brown, yellow, or red, you are not going to convince me that if you offer a 19-year-old OnlyFans model who sells videos of her body for cash apps on the regular, she sells videos and pictures of her body on the internet for cash apps, and she gets offered $10 million to walk away when she only asks for 50 grand. Think about this, Art. She only asks for 50 grand.
You notice how this fool set this shit up? You notice how he set this up? Now, first of all, whatever money you get, if you are in trauma, right, then money can't overcome the trauma if she was in fact traumatized. Let's start there. But he's setting it up where she only asks this man for $50,000 to walk away. Well, let's continue.
Shannon Sharpe says, I'm gonna give you $10 million to walk away. And she says no. Art, do you know of anybody on OnlyFans? Do you know of any 19-year-old teenager who, if offered 10 million to shut up and go away when they only wanted 50 grand, do you know of any 19-year-old girl who is not going to take the 10 million?
Do you see how he set this up? And how is he going to ask this guy that question like he's going to answer? Yeah, I know a couple of 19-year-old girls. I'm like, what man is going to even answer that question like he knows a bunch of 19-year-old insta thoughts that are not going to take 10 million?
Anybody taking 10 million?
Thank you. You on OnlyFans. You making money by selling your body, so you clearly not doing too well in these streets. You get offered 10 million and you turn it down. I believe the NFL power structure, or maybe the white media power structure, or maybe the white podcast power structure. Somebody was jealous.
There goes the conspiracy bullshit. The NFL power structure. The man's been out of the NFL for years. Why would the NFL try to take Shannon Sharpe down when he's been nothing but an ambassador to the sport ever since he has been connected to the NFL? Explain why Shannon Sharpe why they'd want to take him down. Why would the media want to take him down? He's making them money. Just that Cat Williams interview alone. Just that is at, what is it at? Oh, goddamn. About 3 million. No, it's at 39 million. About 39 million last I checked. I believe the Cat would, guys, that alone, that could feed generations of family. Just that live alone. Just that. From YouTube, from his Instagram, just that. You can retire off that interview. Fuck are you talking about? Why would they take him down if he's making money from? What are you talking about? And now he made up the podcast. Let's just hear this stupid shit again. Let's just hear this dumb shit again.
Thank you. You on OnlyFans. You making money by selling your body, so you clearly not doing too well in these streets. You get
actually, if you're doing well on OnlyFans, all right, you're acting like everybody on OnlyFans doesn't make money. We've heard of the stories of people making millions of dollars on OnlyFans in a week. So yeah, I think she's doing pretty well on these streets to attract Shannon. And I'll explain why. Let's hear this fool.
Offered 10 million and you turn it down. I believe the NFL power structure, or maybe the white media power structure, or maybe the white podcast power structure. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract. Somebody was jealous of Shannon Sharpe's upcoming $100 million contract, and they intervened at the level of Tony Busby, or they intervened at the level of Gabriella Azul. One or the other. Because ain't no
why would the shit? Who listened to this shit? Why would a bunch of executives walk up to this Gabriella? It's Shannon that walked up to this woman. You talking about? What executive is gonna find some 19-year-old Instagram Insta thought and say, yeah, you know what? Listen, we need you. That woman's is now, she was savvy enough to tape record this fool, right? But come on, guys. And this isn't the worst of it, y'all. I got other cuts, not just of him. You're gonna hear something from your boy Rizza in a second. Another piece of shit. And we're gonna listen to your boy Sneaky Reeky. But let's continue.
Intervened at the level of Tony Busby.
Good grief.
Or they intervened at the level of Gabriella Azul. Right. One or the other. Because ain't no 19-year-old OnlyFans model turning down no 10K. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe embarrassed. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe humiliated. Somebody wanted Shannon Sharpe's financial future destroyed.
Hold on. First of all right, if that's the case, Shannon, I don't think you need anybody to humiliate Shannon. This idiot leaked a sex tape a couple of months ago, so a weird one too. So I don't think you need to hire anybody to humiliate Shannon. I think he does pretty well on his own, humiliating himself. But Umar said, and let me see if I can get another cut. And shout out to everybody that's coming in the building. Hello, Sandy girl. Thank you for coming in. All right. Adangbe, what's up with you? Black Anonymous, what's the deal? As always. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I can't with this shit. I cannot. Yeah, do that. And what's up, Information Man Show, for coming in. I can't take it, man. I can't. Come on, man. Like Shannon Sharpe, I don't think Shannon needs any help in humiliation rituals when he does so. They could have hired Shannon, like Shannon, you do this and this. Come on, guys. But the 50,000, he said that she offered, you hear the lie that he said, that she asked for 50,000 and Shannon Sharpe offered her 10 million. If this girl asks for 50,000 and I'll go away, a girl who is she is, what is it called again? The OnlyFans model. She is one. And she's clearly does pretty well at it. I mean, come on, look at this. I don't think Shannon was her only client. Okay. I don't think Shannon was her only client. I don't think Shannon was the only one that got sprung by this woman. But for you to, the $50,000 was not what she asked for. 50,000 is because Shannon, when Shannon met the woman, in fact, let me read it. All right. This goofy motherfucker. He didn't even, this man has done no research, and you got people in the chat saying, oh, yo, Umar really putting it down. Damn. Umar's talking that knowledge. No, he's not. No, he's not. Hold on. Let's explain the $50,000. All right. And put this into perspective. It's 50,000 rape accused. Okay. Test after he cheated on her. Okay. So he cheated on her. $50,000. All right. Wasn't 50. It's 50 million. 50 million. Now let's see if I'm wrong or if I'm right. 50. Okay. That didn't come up. So 50. Okay. So again, according to your boy Papa, he said, oh, what type of person was going to turn down $50,000, right? $50,000 to go away. Let's hear this again. I really, let's listen to this again. Let's hear what this man said.
That a 19-year-old OnlyFans model, I don't care if she black, white, brown, yellow, or red, you are not going to convince me that if you offer a 19-year-old OnlyFans model who sells videos of her body for cash apps on the regular, she sells videos and pictures of her body on the internet for cash apps, and she gets offered $10 million to walk away when she only asks for 50 grand. Think about this, Art. She only asks for 50 grand.
Okay. And this is again. Now, here's from Radar. All right. I'm just going to go right down to the 50 grand part. Sharpe reach. In fact, let's just read a little bit more on this. Okay. It said, In text from December, this is past December. Shay Shay shared to counter her rape claims. Zuginga's threatened, "You can't touch me because you cheated on me on Instagram." In the subsequent question, she doubled down, "You're still not going to be able to touch. You're regretting your actions, blah, blah, blah." All right. Hours later, Sharpe reached out for a rendezvous. Let me repeat this. Hours later, when Sharpe reached out for a rendezvous, meaning for a jump-off encounter with Zuninga, she replied, "Absolutely not. When you give me a formal apology for cheating on me on Instagram Live and multiple other times, then we can talk about it." She went on to demand a formal apology in several additional exchanges and asked how he planned to make it right, not to go away, to make it right. Nearly a week passed before Sharpe reached out to her, wishing her a happy new year. Are you ready? Wishing her a happy new year and seemingly offering her $50,000 to come over to his house. So he offered her $50,000, to which Zuninga replied with a link to her personal PayPal account, to which Sharpe informed her he didn't have a PayPal account. "Then what do you have?" she asked, "for this jump off?" To which he replied, $10,000 in cash. So no, this wasn't. And then hold on, let's continue. She offered Sharpe to send her a pic with the cash in hand, and after hearing nothing back, lashed out, "What's taking so long? You either don't have the cash to show me that you're with another woman. Which one is it, Shannon?" That was followed by another selfie shot with the ultimatum. So she showed her them things that you're looking at in the shot right here. She showed her them things. So he said, "Which one is it, Shannon?" So she sent another selfie shot, got them all hot, along with the ultimatum. "I know you miss this big juicy ass. $25,000 for each cheek." So 25, that's one cheek, times the other cheek is what, ladies and gentlemen? That's $50,000. Not to go away, not for NDA, not so that she can keep this on the low. That was $25,000 to get back in those ass cheeks. But you listen to Umar Johnson, what is he telling you? He's telling you,
Shannon Sharpe says, she only asked for 50 grand.
right?
Shannon Sharpe says, "I'm gonna give you 10 million to walk away." And she says no. Art, do you know of anybody?
Guys, I just told you he was offering 50,000 to come see her. So this is what I'm saying, man. I mean, y'all sit down and these platforms promote this bullshit. And you think because they're a bigger platform and you think that this is now, no, this is nothing but bullshit propaganda. Unbelievable. What man in their right mind? We know that Sharpe is appearing that he's a simp of simps, but even he's gonna stop and say, "Oh wait, $50,000? What, for you to go away?" Obviously, he's like, "Okay, let's draw up the paperwork, and you know what? I'll give you an extra $10,000 or whatever. You're gonna go away, and there's the paperwork. You say a word, and I'll ruin you." He's gonna raise the ante after that figure to 200 times more the amount. Oh my God, there's more. Let me go to some more. Oh my God, like this is silly, y'all. This is dumb. Let's Let's see. Umar Johnson, Shannon. No, let's go down. There's some more here. Okay, now let's listen to this one. This one is a little longer.
Gym in Los Angeles, approximately, according to.
Hold on a second, y'all. What happened here? Oh, wait, did this go off? Okay, let's go.
According to Gabriella Zuniga, she met Shannon Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles approximately 2 years ago, 2023. Now, Shannon.
Okay, wow. How did this run out of batteries? Hold on a second, y'all. All right. How did this run out of batteries like that? Anyway, let's play it a little louder then.
According to Gabriella Zuniga, she met Shannon Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles approximately 2 years ago, 2023. Now, Shannon alleges that he tried to present.
Can y'all hear this okay? Put some ones up if you can hear this okay. All right, so I'm going to do this. If y'all can hear this okay, put some ones up. Hold on a second. Okay, you can hear it okay. Well, let me all right. How did this go off? Okay. Well, let's go.
Her with an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which every celebrity should require from anyone they engage with. Well, guess what, Art? She decides she's not going to sign the NDA. That.
All right. So let's play this. Let me just play it like this.
From anyone they engage with. Well, guess what, Art? She decides she's not going to sign the NDA.
Right.
That right there was a warning to Shannon Sharpe that this 19-year-old, who you shouldn't be dating anyway because of her age, because of her race, you need to end this.
See, we got to stop right there. Now, let me show you something that Umar Johnson had put together. All right. This is a post that he put up. He said, don't date her because of her race and because of her age. The age, okay, you can make a bit of debate with. But look at what Umar Johnson had posted this week. Where is it at? Here we go. Here's what Umar Johnson posted. You see this? You see this? This says, you've been warned. He said, any inappropriate comments made on my page toward light-skinned Africans, you will leave you blocked. Enough is enough. I'm a Pan-Africanist. If you need to insult Africans, find a different platform. Why is this man so concerned about snow bunnies and the like? And snow bunnies are a product, and hooking up with a snow bunny is basically light-skinned people are the products of hooking up with snow bunnies. What do you care? What do you care? Should I bring up that tape recording where he said that it doesn't matter who you... Well, actually, I may even have that in here. Hold on a second. I still may have that in here. Let me see. Do I have that? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm sure you remember this. Look at this.
And the third reason why they can't stand black folks is because God blessed us with supreme genetic reproductive superiority. Do you know what that means? A black man can make a black child with a white woman. A black man can make a black child with a Chinese woman. A black man can make a black child with an Arab woman. A black man.
So then my question is, why do you care so much about the snow bunny crisis? When the fact is, if they procreate, you're going to make a black baby according to you anyways. Oh man, this dude right here, people still listen to this dude for what he got to say, but let's go.
If she don't want to sign an NDA dating a celebrity, you know what that means. That means if this doesn't go her way, she's going to expose you. And it appears that in Shannon's relationship with Gabriella, he wasn't taking care of her financially, Art. You're on First Take with Stephen A. Smith. You on ESPN. Fox used to be on Fox Sports, whatever the case may be. You got money. Why is your side piece, your jump off? Why are you not taking care of her? He broke the first rule of being a player as a celebrity. You keep them happy so they don't destroy you. You keep them happy so they don't expose you. And he was not taking care of her financially. That was a big mistake. But she was...
Wait a minute. See, you got to stop there. Okay, this is more bullshit. This dude in one of the episodes was going to offer this woman about $50,000, $25,000 per butt cheek. How are you not? How is that not taking care of her financially? I mean, just one butt cheek, and you're making more than, I think you're not making minimum wage, but I mean, come on, bro. He's not taking care of her financially. There are people out there who would literally kill to make that type of salary for the year. She's getting that in one night, double that in one night, and you're saying he's not taking care of her. Come on, man.
According to Gabriella Zuniga, she met Shannon Sharpe at a gym in Los Angeles approximately 2 years ago. In Los Angeles approximately 2 years ago. 2023. Now, Shannon alleges that he tried to present her with an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which every celebrity should require from anyone they engage with. Stephen A. Smith, you on ESPN, Fox used to be on Fox Sports, whatever the case may be. You got
Hope you all
money.
can hear this, okay?
Why is your side piece, your jump off? Why are you not taking care of her? He broke the first rule of being a player as a celebrity. You keep them happy so they don't destroy you.
Now, but wait a minute, my dude. See, again, more of the bullshit. Nigga, you clearly didn't keep your baby mamas happy. And look at what they did to you in the past couple of weeks. How is this man giving advice like that? I don't understand. I don't get it.
You keep them happy so they don't expose you. And he was not taking care.
Dude, you caught millions of dollars. You couldn't throw some of your kids away. You don't even see these kids. And you're giving advice on how to be a player? Good Lord.
But financially, that was a big mistake.
Oh,
but she was okay with that, Art.
Right.
Why?
Why is that? Why?
Because it appears that
why does it appear?
Gabriella allegedly was looking forward to having Shannon Sharpe's baby.
Allegedly, okay.
She kept talking about getting pregnant. And then Uncle Shay Shay made another mistake because he says to her in the text message,
What does he say, Shib?
if I still F with you around my birthday.
Around your birthday, okay.
If I still F with you around my birthday,
what happened?
you can remove the IUD. So Art.
IUD, in other words, the thing that's protecting her from getting preggo. And so, you know, he can knock her up and make a little mixed baby or whatever.
He's having unprotected sex with a 19-year-old OnlyFans model. Illegal? No. Stupid? Yes. But here's where it gets even more critical, Art.
Where does it get critical?
By telling her she can remove her IUD.
Okay.
If you still messing with her around your birthday, you're giving her false hope. You're giving her false hope. And what you're doing, Uncle Shannon Sharpe, is you're turning this from a transactional relationship with benefits, sex for cash, and you're turning this into a legitimate romance. When Shannon told her she could take out the IUD, which automatically implies it's okay for me to get pregnant now, you automatically led this woman into thinking she was going to have a long-term relationship with you that would involve a child. Now, you and I know, Art, there's something psychological.
What did you do with your baby mamas when you lied to them about after you had the kid and everything and said how, I mean, how does this guy give any sort of advice like this?
Logically and emotionally had to be wrong with her, because why is a 19-year-old OnlyFans snow bunny thinking she's going to get married to or have a baby with Shannon Sharpe? It don't make sense. Why would he give you a baby and have to walk around letting the world know I impregnated someone younger than my own daughters?
Dude, girls getting pregnant like this all the time, and this would have been on the low. This would not have been out in the open.
Almost old enough to be my granddaughter. He's not going to do that. For her to think he would tells you that she had the mind of a child.
No
Wishful
shit.
thinking, imaginary thinking, without a lot of common sense and logic. So let's go further, Art.
God, this guy's supposed to be a school psychologist, and you're acting like he's breaking down some deep shit. He's talking about a 19-year-old girl who's messing with an older dude.
This whole time she's telling Shannon, I want this big black baby. She says, I always wanted a black baby. Now, time out. Why does a 19-year-old snow bunny says she always wanted a black baby? You always wanted a black baby for what? Because you didn't want a black baby to raise it, because you're not black. Why would you want a black baby given the hell that black people suffer in this country? I believe she was trying to sweet talk him into the pregnancy. And then when she said, you better get used to it, she texted him, Art, and she said, you better get used to me, because once you put that big black baby in me, you ain't never getting rid of me. She said, you better get used to me, because after you put that big black baby in me, you ain't never getting rid of me. And I think that was the text message that scared Shannon Sharpe.
Let's go into the chat. What's going on, X Freeman? How you doing? I mean, come on, guy. This is just, I can't with this, bro. That he has a third baby mama. He may have 4. He may have more. I mean, come on now. This 20-year-old has a game of a whole 100 years old. She almost got the back. Oh, she's definitely getting something. She's getting something. This is crazy, bro. Can't hear now. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna just do a brief hold. I'm just gonna put you on hold for a brief second. So hold on.
Need some love in the night. Someone to give her kisses and hugs every night. No man to me, no, cause see me like she wanna be living for a purpose. Yeah, she needs some love in the night. Someone to stand beside her through the thick and thin ice.
nice. Yeah, she needs some love in her life, and she not gonna be the clown in your circus. Yeah. She started when she was 15. Then her boyfriend the following year when she was 16. She think her low self-esteem. When her ex that date her best friend now is her next team. That really mess up her brain, so she start moving. Grades not maintain. Yeah, she never really understood the love game, so she cried a lot because of that alone could deserve pain. Well, if I think she start think she been pressured by friends, she give her next one a quint. Him start on around, she have to cut off the link. I know she wondering if she's a jinx, but she needs some love in her life. Someone to give her kisses and hugs every night. No one no man come in and out and see me like she wanna be living for a purpose. Yeah, she needs some love in her life. Someone to stand beside her through the thick and thin nice. Yeah, she needs some love in her life, and she not gonna be the clown in your circus. Yeah.
Listen to your boy Umar savage this woman, all right? And then we're gonna go to your boy Rizza Islam, all right? But let's listen to Umar Johnson.
Into her until. So first of all, Art, she wanted a baby out of Shannon because for a snow bunny dating a wealthy black man, a baby is financial insurance.
Hold on a sec. See, I gotta stop there. More bullshit. Like any wealthy man, how about that? All right. Any man with money doesn't have to be a black. How is it a black man when black people have the least money of anybody? 100 million, that's pocket change, folks. I mean, Elon Musk is a trillionaire right now. If Elon Musk became a billionaire, that dude would jump off a bridge. What are you talking about out here? That's financial security. Come on now.
For a snow bunny dating a successful black man,
yeah,
the mixed race baby, the big black baby, is my financial insurance. She thought Shannon Sharpe was into her until the infamous Instagram Live scandal. You remember that? No. When Shannon Sharpe was caught on tape banging out a snow bunny on Instagram Live.
Word is, first of all, that wasn't a snow bunny. And then there's other rumors he was doing that so he can show the world, to prove to the world that he ain't gay, which was dumb, but whatever. But that, I mean, he's just making up shit at this point.
Claimed he didn't put the Instagram Live on. We will never know the story, but that ain't the point. The point, Art.
What's the point?
Is she was looking for a baby until Shannon cheated on her with the Instagram Live scandal. Everything changed after the Instagram Live, Art.
Did it?
Everything changed. Okay. She went from wanting to be a baby mama to being an extortionist. Because after that, it became all about the money. She told Shannon, she said, I know you missed this big, juicy booty. I don't know what booty she talking about, Art, because I didn't see no booty. I saw 2 pale, ashy, extra flat buttermilk biscuits. I don't know what booty she claiming she got. But anyway.
Now, understand, Umar does have a type, all right? And his type are kind of on the large side. That's his type because every man has a type, all right? Every man has a fetish. So just understand what he's comparing the type to. I mean, he's into women who are, you know, on the extra large side, but let's keep it moving.
She told Shannon, you have to pay me $25,000 for each one of my cheeks. $25K for the left cheek, $25K for the right cheek. Here's the problem with that, Art. If he only needed to pay you 50 grand for your flat cheeks, 50K.
Oh, God.
How did you end up at 50 million? Art, she said $25K for each cheek. That's only 50 grand.
Yo, are people this stupid? No, I gotta ask this. Are people this dumb? The 50,000 was for we just went over this. This was for something that happened it was an episode. That's all that was for. The money that she's getting is because she might have been abused. Did we forget that he sodomized this woman raw? Now, what if he did that to her and she might be sick? Did we forget about the SA part? Maybe we just forgot about that. But this dude is just saying all this shit, and he's leaving out all these details. Oh my God. The 50 mil, and it'll probably go down as well, but the 50 mil, you're comparing it to the 50,000 that Shannon, as I said, Shannon offered that. She didn't ask for it. Shannon offered that shit. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, let me come over. Shannon did that shit. Oh my God. Oh no.
So how did we go from 0 to 100 in a couple weeks? You just wanted 50 grand. But your lawyer, Tony Busby, wants 50 million. Here's why I believe the power structure might be involved.
Oh shit.
You are not going to convince me that a 19-year-old OnlyFans model, I don't care if she's black, white, brown, yellow, or red, you are not going to convince me that if you offer a 19-year-old OnlyFans model who sells videos of...
Yeah, we're done with this. Guys, come on already. People actually listen. And let me just, I'm just going to go into, if you go into the chat, right? Matter of fact, we'll just stay here. We'll just stay here. What the commentary, what people are saying, what people say. What people are saying. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Let's see. Why do you label him a doctor when he's okay? That's some intelligent. I'm just reading the comments. Why do y'all label him a doctor when he's not one? Talking about believing something. I believe we'll never see Umar. Okay, this nigga be batting 1,000. Point to me a time when he be wrong. Throughout this shit, this might be true, but I hold Shannon accountable. I really wish y'all stop giving this man a platform until that fictional school opens up. Thank you. Leave them snow bunnies alone. Who's, wait a minute. Is Cassie a snow bunny? I guess, kinda, technically. We need better representatives. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Umar's comments hit harder than a bad rom-com, but let's be real. Throwing shade like it makes him look like he's auditioning for a reality show. Exactly. Not someone, but many people, including DJ Vlad. Nigga that destroyed himself. Why are you giving niggas passes, Umar? Yep. Umar is always giving these men a pass. Always. This guy makes no sense. Okay, there's some smart people in here. Nigga is so extra. Yep. They always say you got to see who benefits from the situation, who benefits from losing his deal. Umar got a point. People who've never seen $500,000 in their 19 years. Who in their right mind is turning down 10 million? Come on, man. Did you ask Umar about them kids he don't take care of? Thank you. Y'all bring this dusty nigga on to laugh at him, and how about asking him some real questions, scamming black people with those abandoned trap houses in Delaware? Thank you. This is Black Warrior Class on Twitter. Shannon, a grown man, trying to tear down a black man narrative is getting old. It sure is. Y'all say this about every rich black pervert. Exactly. Exactly. Shannon Sharpe took down Shannon. Okay, there's some smart people in this chat. Some of these black men out here sounding like those MAGA nuts who blame everyone and everything except Trump. Thank you. We need to see Shannon's responses to those texts. All right? Okay, there's some smart people here. Only person setting them up in himself. Thank you. Man, I looked at the comments in the YouTube channel. I was kind of disappointed. Okay, there's some thinking people out there. Thank you for saying that. X Freeman, what's the deal, man? What's going on? Man, I haven't seen a Hidden History Museum. I've seen pictures of it. It's a dump, and that shit's going to close down eventually. It will close down. Now, let's listen. Let's listen to your boy, Rizza Islam. All right? Let's listen to Rizza Islam. I gotta get back on Rizza. Rizza, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to be a fan of the Nation of Islam, and I am no longer. All right. Yes, I was inspired by the Nation back in the day, but Farrakhan, if that dude dropped off. But the person who really turned me off from the Nation of Islam is a man by the name of Rizza Islam. Rizza Islam. That man is a piece of garbage. And let's just get into why this man is a piece of shit. This is him on Corey Holcomb's show. Let's get Rizza on Corey Holcomb's show. Yeah, here we go. And Rizza doing what Rizza does. This is 9 minutes. I hope I can shorten this a bit, but let's go.
You're making more money than you say you did when you were in the NFL, so why would you now jeopardize that?
Well, see, I'll say it this way, because he definitely had enough experience from all those years, so he knows that this is not new. But I will say he was caught up in a honey trap.
Oh,
okay. Boy. Now, in a honey trap, also known as love traps, it is an Israeli tactic. It's an Israeli Mossad agent governmental tactic.
Deep shit.
Where people are set up with agents. Women are set up to...
And listen to Corey Holcomb, too. Corey Holcomb, and again, another fool who... It's another platform that pushes conspiracy bullshit. It's not a conspiracy that this guy can't get enough of. I'm talking about Corey Holcomb. But let's listen to Rizza, the Scientologist.
Be around you, right? They're agents. They have a mark. They're giving you a folder. Oh, this is the person. Let's say it's Craig. Okay, Craig Smith. This is where he lives. This is what he likes. The common places he eats. How he dresses.
I gotta stop. No. Come on, man. Look at this woman. Does this woman look like someone who's an agent that's organized that you're giving a folder? Hold on a second. Yeah. This woman looks like some secret agent you're giving a folder. This 18, 19-year-old giving her a folder. This is the guy who's on the list. Really, dude? Oh my God. Yeah. So you're giving her a folder to seek out Shannon Sharpe. She waved those ass cheeks in that gym and she knew how to wave it to turn Shannon Sharpe on. It's not, come on, dude. Listen to this shit.
The show is what are his likes, his dislikes, what kind of food, all this stuff.
Oh my God.
They're giving a folder. This is very real. And they study it. They learn everything about you.
Guys, come on. He's talking about this woman. A folder to study? Come on. Yo, why do we keep platforming these fools? Why? Oh my God.
And they go to the common places where you normally are. Then they start to finish your sentences for you. They start to bring you things. And I saw you over there, like this, man. I like the way you talk, man. That joke was funny, etc.
Attention bomb.
Shannon approached her. Shannon pulled up on her. She didn't walk up to Shannon. Oh my God. Yo, this is why I don't like this. This dude lies so much. Oh my God, dude. I can't stand this. I really don't like this dude.
Intention, all that love bombing. And so you get caught in that. Next thing you know, they have you in the bed with them. Next thing you know, you're involved with them. Now they're around you in your life and all this, and you're like, damn, I love this woman. All of a sudden, and then boom. Oh, he raped me. Oh, boom. You had $100 million contract coming down the line. I'm suing you for $50 million. Oh
my God. When did Shannon Sharpe during any of this episode that he loved her? You never seen him walk. You see Bill Belichick walking around with his woman, right? You never see Shannon Sharpe. This was a jump off. This was someone who he clearly used to release himself. Oh my God. These are the people that black people are allowing to just manipulate them. This fool
was a mark hit. That is a honey trap, love trap, Israeli Mossad tactic. God. It is very real. Happens all the time. Now, whether or not she directly was instructed to do that, she did that. She's an OnlyFans individual, which means money is the first thing. I'm using men's lust for me to get money. I'm going to go after a big fish. Shannon Sharpe, making a lot of money. I've been hanging around with him. Let me see how much money I can get out of this man. $100 million contract. If I say rape now, I can get at least half of that. This is very real. It is a business. And one thing I don't want us to misunderstand is that just because a lot of these individual females are OnlyFans models doesn't mean they're unintelligent. They're very intelligent with how they move. They're very calculated with what they're doing. How do you think these women feel going up here showing their bodies for $5.99 a month, $10.99, whatever their damn price is? They know this is going to be on the internet forever. They know it's going to be out there. They know they've already factored that in, most of them. They know. But once they get to a certain...
Okay. This 19-year-old is very calculated and very... See, before she was just a little girl. She's just 19. This kid's big black man in this big age is taking advantage of this little girl. But according to him, they're calculated, they're intelligent, they're all these things. Now, listen, it was pretty, I guess she kind of figured out. But again, are you leaving out that she might have been SA'd? And that maybe that might have triggered her? Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Caliber where they're invited to these back house parties. They're around certain celebrities and artists. They get dressed a certain way. They get the BBLs done. They get dressed up, fitted, all of that just to catch the attention of certain people.
This woman does not have a BBL. You can say that about this woman. This woman does not have any, she doesn't have any store-bought parts. All right. Obviously, she doesn't have the, I mean, my God.
People who they've been planning to get for a very long time. This is intentional. Now, I'm not going to pretend as if, it just happens. These Negroes are targeted.
Right.
And they're open to be targeted. They make themselves targeted. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, in the last days, it is our righteousness that...
See, this is what I can't take. Him quoting Elijah Muhammad, him, when he went after Luke, him saying, I heard Farrakhan. Dude, you're a Scientologist. You were a Scientologist since you were a baby, all right? You hooked up with the Nation of Islam because you saw that was another grift. What happened was Scientologists started by a racist Chester, all right? They decided to link up in with the black community via Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes was close to your quote-unquote leader, Lewis, right? And so Louis decided to, hook up with this nation because, let's face it, after Khalid was gone and everything, your nation was losing popularity. The two people that built up your nation, you sent them to the side, whether it's Malcolm or Khalid, and after Khalid was gone, your nation was going down in popularity. So you hooked up with the Scientologists. You, who were never in the nation, you were a Scientologist from the beginning, Negro. That's what you were. And you just slid, and of all people, and shout out to Psycho, go to Psychopatheist, he breaks this down, but Young Führer of all people broke down the timeline of you. This is nothing but a grift for you. And now you're bringing up Elijah Muhammad and you're wearing the bow tie and everything. And sadly, this guy grew up under grifts via his mom. I just gotta keep this a stack, bro. I mean, your mother was into all types of grifts, rest her soul and everything. But listen, bro, I if you want to feel a little bit of sympathy for you, but I really don't. I just think that you are a piece of trash. So now you're bringing up, Elijah Muhammad. But listen to this.
Will sustain us, meaning if your discipline is not on point and in check, you will not be able to see the agents, the snakes in the field. You won't be able.
My question to you is this, talking about discipline, all right? Was your discipline in order when you allegedly violated your fiance, soon to be future wife? What was your discipline like that your leader accused you of? And how are you still repping this organization after your leader accused you of this? How does that happen? Tell you, like these guys are all a bunch of weirdos. Let's finish.
To see him because you're so caught up in the nostalgia. I feel so good. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm successful and all that. And they just sitting there like, I'm about to take this nigga down. You don't even know.
Darlene. I want y'all to look at this text strand.
Listen,
right
I can't, you know, so
from a young lady, right?
So
it's the setup
Corey,
picture, right?
Oh.
All this stuff. What does that land?
So Corey's gonna push some BS as well. I can't with Rizza, man. I cannot. I can't. This guy lies too much. He lies too much. And he pushes conspiracy shit. Then what got me with this dude, and I'll say this over and over, it was Nipsey Hussle's murder scene. Look at how him and the man who we're gonna go into next, Sneaky Ricky Tariq, is how they were behaving at that man's murder scene. Talking about, oh, this was, you know, the government did this, and oh, they hit him at center mass. Bro. Let's go back into the chat and just leave the comments at the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe, leave comment. Rizza is just, he really is a reprobate, man. He is. He's disgusting. Yeah, Rizza's a piece of shit, man. He really is, bro. I saw him one time in Hempstead. He's a towering dude too. Like, don't let the suit and the image fool you. This dude is a full-blown thug to the core. Don't let that image of his fool you. This dude is a thug. But for this guy to even mention Elijah Muhammad and the nation after your leader accused you of violation. Your leader, and you're still pushing this. And oh, by the way, all right, he's gonna be in the next Hidden Colors 6. All right, and I want to thank Tariq, by the way. I know I get on him a lot. I actually appreciate him doing this because you're gonna see some people. He's in there. Marcel Dixon's goofy ass is there, and 19 Keys. A couple of these clowns are in that. It just shows you. I'm glad they're in it. I'm looking forward to see who's in Hidden Colors 6. I'm looking forward to it. It'll save a lot of time to show who's good, who's real, who's fake. But I'm telling you, man, Rizza is a piece of trash. Trash. Let's go to Sneaky Ricky. I mean, and then we'll get up out of here. Shout out to everybody who's come. Just hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Just a piece of shit. And just so this girl, you're saying this girl was given papers and to set out. Oh my God. I can't with this, bro. None of this is Shannon's fault. Shannon, and listen, like I said, men have fetishes. You couldn't find a woman of age. Well, it doesn't have to be of age, because again, I'm just showing you Bill Belichick. You couldn't find a woman, forget her age, someone who had something to lose. You couldn't find a woman who had something to lose you can hook up with? Forget it. Some men like younger women. Let's listen to it. This is your boy, Sneaky Ricky. All right. Let's listen to his take on this Shannon Sharpe thing. And you notice they all get into the conspiracy shit. They all talk about how you know, that he might be trouble. But let's listen to what Umar said about Shannon Sharpe. Listen to this, just to show you how much he's behind your brother.
So I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000.
Listen to
Snow Bunny Shannon Sharpe. You're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list. So I'm going to have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharpe.
Now, I'm not.
Snow Bunny Shannon.
I mean, first of all, I've never liked that lashes thing. I mean, come on, bro. It goes,
of the biggest
guys,
and strongest of everybody on the list.
It goes back to slavery.
For 10,000.
It goes back to slavery, man. When you hear 10 from this fool, come on, bro. Let's see. See if I can find something, the Tariq Nasheed one. If not, yeah, let me do this. Let me do this, and then we'll be out of here. Shout out for everybody who comes in. Leave your comments at the bottom, all right? Leave your comments at the bottom, and just tell me what you think. And again, and like like I said, the worst of all, I think Rizza is just. I look forward to his downfall, right? I'm just saying like it is. I look forward to that dude falling because I think he is a major problem. Major. Okay, let's listen to your boy Sneaky Ricky on the Shannon Sharpe situation. Let's go.
Sharpe, bunny hopping, or whatever. And that shatters the illusion that success can protect you. So what people do know better, oh, the woman was too young. You should have done this. You should have done that. Man, you should have known this. Okay, well, you should have, would have, could have. There's a lot of things that he could have done, all that. But let's be very clear. Let's not get focused or lose focus on the real issue here. The real issue is white supremacist targeting.
Okay, this is your boy Sneaky Ricky. First of all, what white supremacist? Notice he never names the white supremacist. Again, like some of y'all, I know some of y'all are on that kiddie bus. All right, what white supremacists are we talking about? That's all I would like to know. Just talk to me. He's never naming names. Let's go.
All right, that's the real issue. And by constantly taking shots at Shannon, that's almost giving an excuse to what this woman and this lawyer and the media is doing. We got to understand these people are all working together to take down a black person.
Oh my God. So wait, so Shannon Sharpe, who y'all were calling all types of coons and all types, again, I loved what Shannon Sharpe was doing. Oh, wait, what just happened here? Hold on, come on. Happened to my shit. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. Okay. I loved what Shannon Sharpe was doing, bro. Now, let me move this. It wasn't this. This is Sneaky Ricky right here. I loved his trajectory. I like all these dudes. Gilbert Arenas, all right? Cam Newton, he's got something. And he can interview. He's pretty good. He's got personality, all right? Some of these guys, I like to come up because, you know, you've heard all the horror stories of these guys leaving sports and things just get fucked up. They don't know where to go. And I think what they got is good. And I'm like, some of them, you know, like Shannon dresses like a weirdo. So does Cam. Cam dressed like a weirdo, but Cam is doing good though. I like what he's doing. But Shannon just fucked up here. And now Shannon, who a lot of y'all attacked, and a lot of y'all called this country bunkin', and that you called a coon and a sambo. Now he's a runaway slave. Now they're going after a black man.
That's very important. And a lot of folks, it's easy to say, well, Shannon should have did A, Shannon shouldn't have did B. It's easier to say that than to admit the truth. And admit
What's the
fear.
truth? What's the truth?
We're going to talk
What fear? Right. What fear?
Number one, there's a fear of admitting powerlessness.
What?
Let's talk real. Facing the truth that any black person, regardless of fame, money, and status, can be.
Who has more? Who acts more of a bitch than these FBA people? Whoa there. Hold on. Who's more scary than these FBA people? Than you?
Shannon Sharpe. I'm saying, we don't have to talk Turkey, black family.
Let me hold on. Let me move this up.
So, there's a fear of admitting powerlessness. Let's talk real. Facing the truth that any black person, regardless of fame, money, or status, can be taken down by a coordinated effort from the white dominant society, that's terrifying. And that shatters the illusion that success can protect you. So what people do, they'll deflect to, well, Shannon should have known better.
He should have known
better. That's a form of psychological self-protection.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You see, Dr. Wilson talked about having fear. She said, look,
now
dealing with white supremacy.
I'm telling you guys, this man is destroying that woman's legacy. Y'all don't speak up against him. That woman's legacy is going to be toast. People are going to start looking at her really sideways. If y'all don't speak up and speak against this dude, he's going to kill that woman's legacy. Kill it. Kill it. All right. We're staying on code for Shannon's fuck up. What is this?
See, it's scary. We have to be very honest about things. If we are fearful, say that. If you have fear, just say that and start from there. But don't be in denial.
What?
But there's a lot of reasons why black people out here are doing a lot of deflection from the real issue.
By the way,
was they coordinated.
By the way, all right. Shannon, as we all know, is FBA. All right. You can see at the top here, some fool off Twitter said Tariq Nasheed supports our FBA brother Shay. He's your brother now, right? Could you imagine if this was someone who was non-FBA? Could you imagine how he'd be going in? You notice all the FBA people, all the fuckboy people, they're all quiet now. They're not really attacking and calling this man the simp that he is.
By the white supremacists, the woman, the lawyers, the white media, the whole shebang, that they're working together.
Oh my God.
Making excuses for that grown-ass white woman. Look, she was 19 or 20. She was grown. That white woman, y'all.
Look at this. So she's a grown-ass white woman. Kids, people don't until they're 25, and not saying that she wasn't cognizant of a few things, but now she's grown, right? Now she's a grown-ass white woman at 19, 20. Listen, this is your boy Tariq. This is Tariq Nasheed.
Y'all making excuses for her. She knew what she was doing.
Right.
She was doing white woman shit. All right. See, in internalized respectability politics, see, black people believe that if you behave respectably or avoid certain actions, that'll protect you. So when somebody like Shannon Sharpe is, he gets targeted, they see it as him violating some unwritten rule other than
Shannon has never been on any type of respectability politics. This is part of the reason why people like Jason Fatlock and some of these other neoconservative Negroes attack him. He was never on that respectability shit, ever. Now, what he did here was stupid, but he was never on any respectability politics. So kill that stupid shit.
An individual's choices rather than accept the fact that you're part of a collective that's always vulnerable. The systemic nature of this attack. You see? And there's a desire for individual control. See, it's easier to blame an individual's choices rather than accept the fact that you're part of a collective that's always vulnerable. So by focusing on Shannon Sharpe's quote-unquote decision-making, you can kind of maintain a false sense of control. Like, that could never be me. I make better choices. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done this. Oh, you can get caught up. Anybody can get caught up. Because Shannon didn't do anything wrong. He had a sexual relationship with a woman who was setting him up. The blame is on her. Shannon didn't do shit wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Guys, again, we bring back the fact that this could be alleged SA. This is what this is about. This wasn't about just some regular sexual relationship.
Having a sexual relationship.
And another person came out on him, you dumb motherfucker. Another woman came out. Plus, I guess you're leaving out that he even offered this woman $10 million. If you're innocent, you don't offer them shit. And all these people offer money. He offered this woman $10 million. Cosby gave his accuser $3 million. Michael Jackson, remember him? He gave his accuser $20 million. Fuck are you talking about? If you're innocent, you don't give them anything. My God.
All this moral thing. She was too young. She was an adult. They're two adults. He got into a sexual relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. She was setting him up. She was plotting and planning. And she understood what her whiteness was going to do for her. That's a problem. See, we have to be or put ourselves in positions where we are not vulnerable to that. We have to learn how to be very honest and protect ourselves from these people doing these coordinated takedowns under the guise of justice. Because see, deflection, that's a coping mechanism. You know, calling somebody dumb, well, yeah, he's goofy, but still, they were still practicing white supremacy by.
There is not a celebrity that this man will not protect. Tariq Nasheed, any celebrity that gets into any type of trouble, he's going to run to their defense because this guy, Tariq, wants to get back in the entertainment business. If you think that this whole Black Power grift is serious, you are a fool. He wants to get back into the he wants to get back into Hollywood, and that's what he wants. That's why anytime these celebrities get in trouble, he runs behind them. Always. Always. And so he's hoping Shannon hears this, and maybe, you know how much money these celebrities give to these guys to protect them, to be their mouthpieces? Come on, man.
Coordinating this nonsense. It's easier than addressing the reality that white supremacy could weaponize the legal system, the media, and false allegations against any Black person at will.
What false allegations he offered? What false allegations? The texts are there. The audio's there. He admitted that he offered this woman $10 million.
I'm saying, we don't have to talk turkey, Black family.
Hold on.
Now, people, you can feel a certain way about Shannon Sharpe.
Hold on, move up.
Dumb. Well, yeah, he's goofy, but still, they were still practicing white supremacy by coordinating this nonsense. It's easier than addressing the reality that white supremacy can weaponize the legal system, the media, and false allegations against any Black person at will. That's the reality. And there's some people who try to project their, a lot of people feel a certain way about wealthy Black figures. So when something goes down, they're like, let's humble him so he can come on back here next to me. You see?
No, like, oh my God, I can't with this, bro. Go ahead.
And there's this thing where there's people are conditioned to blame the victims. See, society trains everybody, including Black people, to basically believe that Black people bring trouble.
Wait. Blaming the victim. He said society's conditioned and blaming the victim, i.e., Shannon's the victim, so we're blaming him. Are you serious, nigga? No one's blaming. I'm pointing out that he's a bonehead for getting into this. What are you talking about?
So that's the default reaction. And, you just want to avoid the elephant in the room. There's a racial elephant in the room. And if you openly acknowledge that this was a racial setup, that would force conversations about white womanhood, the legal system, how whiteness is weaponized, and people would rather avoid that complexity and just say, well, Shannon Sharpe is reckless. That's too easy. I don't do the easy route. I don't do the easy route. I go for the big dogs. I'm looking at the white supremacists. I'm looking at this lawyer who has a
okay, so wait. So is Tony Busby a white supremacist? Come out and say it. Say he's a white supremacist. Not any suspected. Is Tony Busby a white supremacist? Shannon Sharpe's going to be completely off. Could you imagine if Tariq went on a show and went after Tariq, he would get eaten alive? Have we not seen enough of him getting absolutely tattooed in these debates? Have we not seen enough?
Setting this shit up from the start. And according to some of the reports, they didn't have sex over 100 times. So this wasn't no rape going on. This was a finesse. It was a financial finesse. So we should be thinking of ways to put ourselves in positions where people can't run a financial finesse like that, using the racist media and other white supremacist tropes. Yeah? Because clowning celebrities for date decisions or racy or messy relationships, a lot of people just do shit for clout. Sometimes people are contrary for clout, so we got to understand that. Instead of talking about the real deal, you can just make some clout chasing conversations and comments about how dumb Shannon is. Yeah, he's a goofy at some times, but nobody deserves to be set up on some racial shit. I don't co-sign that.
I'm done. Like this dude, these guys, and all of them, every last one of these celebrities that he protects, he also protects R. Kelly, this guy. But all these people, Michael Jackson chases little white boys, all right? Bill Cosby, all white women. This guy, white women. Kanye, white women. Like it never ends. But they feel they protect them. Why? Because they know that black people love celebrities. You should be pulling us out of the sneer of celebrity worship. No, but these guys pull you back in. Shout out to everybody that stayed. This has been about 2 hours now. And you know what? Let me see something, because I hope well, they better have, it's game 6 of the Knicks. I want to just make sure that they did what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? They lost this game. They're going to lose the whole series. I mean, y'all better have won. Okay. No, come on, man. This can't be it. Shit. Oh, man. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ah, shit. Anyways, man, listen. Thank you all for coming. Leave the comments at the bottom. All right. Like, share, subscribe. If you can, drop a Cash App that a Cash App is always there. Just go into my About section. And listen, guys. Hold on, let me move this over a bit. Where's my shit here? Where's my shit? Yeah, listen. Look. Let me just look in the chat, by the way. Come on, man. Fuck. Let me look at the chat. How about being responsible for you or what you do as a man? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Allegedly, Tariq likes it. Yeah, he does. Yes, he does, sir. Yes, he does. That could explain yes, that could explain among other things. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Why is Umar using white man? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Shannon met her offering to buy her new breast. Listen. Look, Umar has been criticizing Shannon Sharpe for years. Okay, labeled him, a coon among other things. Attacked him for dating snow bunnies, all right, while positioning himself as this big champion of black women, whatever. I mean, black women, everybody except his baby mamas, but that's another story. But he's gone after Sharpe's character, engaged in public feuds with this dude, all right? But it just leaves you confused and wonder, why is he now helping Sharpe, who's currently facing a major legal and personal issues of his own making? Sure, Shannon Sharpe did this. So all this is a diversionary tactic, all right, distracts you from his own controversies, particularly from that fraud school he's been promoting, stirring up conspiracy theories and, playing to the race baiting crowd. That's all this is. Excuse me. So he's able to keep black people divided and distracted from holding himself accountable for the actions for that fake ass school of his. That's all this is. So, the support is, I don't think it's for desire for help. And let's face it, like I said, Sharpe was on the rise. Had his own show. All right. Left Skip Bayless. Bayless, tried to. Tried to counter him. And thank you so much, Information Man. I appreciate it, brother, for the Cash App. yeah, all of a sudden, listen, remain quiet about Sharpe's situation, like Skip Bayless, who's remain quiet about the situation because he was just involved in a situation like this, not the assault, but I mean, basically he got caught up in some messiness just recently. So I don't think he's gonna give any commentary on this shit. But listen, bringing on Paul Pierce. I mean, Paul Pierce, he knows basketball, but he's not an all-around sports commentator. And Keyshawn Johnson, he's just he ain't all that. He really isn't that good. But yeah, man. I mean, I just think, man, Johnson, who's all of a sudden supporting Sharpe, and of course Rizza. You heard the buffoonery with Rizza. You heard the bullshit with Tariq Nasheed, and it's just charlatans like these guys, man. They're not interested in finding solutions to these problems. They're not interested in finding solutions for Black people. They're just, all they're looking to do is to line their pockets with their scams and their grifts. And I wish people would just understand that, man. Really. They just need to understand that. And anyone who takes Johnson's interview seriously or uses it as a platform, and again, these platforms, I don't care how big they are. I don't care how big the art of dialogue is. I don't care. You allow these guys on, bro. I mean, your platform is illegitimate to me. It really is. It really is, bro. But anyone who takes it seriously, I mean, I just can't take you seriously, bro. His actions are detrimental to Black people. Johnson, Umar Johnson, he's not the guy, man. So let me just say, man, thanks for coming through. Again, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit subscribe. Okay, take a nice last look at that the ass that got Shannon Sharpe, got him sprung. I mean, let's face it, that got him sprung. So if you like snow bunnies, this is your last couple of minutes to take a gander at that. But yeah, man, hit the like button, hit the share, hit subscribe. And please, man, just stop elevating these clowns. These guys are clowns, man. Stop pushing these guys to the forefront. Seriously. They're entertaining, okay, they're fine, but they're not leaders. Some of them, and shout out to Taharka Bey, who's good. Check out Taharka's live. I think he's live now anyway. A lot of these guys are actors. Rizza and Tariq have the same booking agent. A white guy is a booking agent. Come on, guys. So listen, leave comments at the bottom when you if you have any commentary on this. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for coming through, man. And until next time, big up on yourself, man. And look out for new things. I feel good, man. I haven't done a live in a while, man. So I feel kind of back in the swing of things now, all right? So thanks a lot for coming, y'all, and peace out. And until next time, peace.